Last year, I paid a visit to the native flower farm and garden of passionate plantswoman Marilyn Spragg. Then I was looking at her amazing collection of West Australian natives. But now I'm back to find out what garden inspiration she's drawn from the local ironbark forest that surrounds her 4.5 hectare property.
I love it. Box Ironbark Forest is beautiful. There's a huge range of plants here, and they've all evolved in this harsh, rocky clay ground over thousands of years. And yeah, there's terrific range. Really, really beautiful. It's just a picture all the time, really.
There's no doubt that the plants of the surrounding forest really are beautiful. And that's why Marilyn's used so many of them in her own garden. It's one thing to live in a beautiful forest, but it's a whole other thing to make a garden in one.
It is, isn't it? The use of Indigenous plants, just as fundamental basic background, it's just amazing. Like I use the golden wattle as a dappled shade overstory, and they come up naturally.
Here, they're such a light canopy tree as opposed to a big, thick growing plant.
That's right. The little micromyrtus here is just beautiful.
That is incredible. So beautiful and so
dainty, isn't it? It's a beautiful little form. There are other forms out there that are, you know, really dense and so on, but oh, that's just gorgeous.
Tell me about this extraordinary little beauty.
Yeah, it's Prostantha denticulata. Normally a deep purple around in the Box Ironbark Forest, but this one here is a beautiful, beautiful little pink form that I found over in Strathfieldsaye. Yeah, gorgeous thing. Smell, isn't it gorgeous?
That is such a distinct smell.
Oh, it is. But the Prostantha over there, Prostantha spalothoides, oh, it's to die for. It's just beautiful.
And it's another local species.
Yeah, and red flowers. Yeah, really, really beautiful.
Why should people look to their local species for things to include in their garden?
Well, they're bound for success, is the reality. But also, there is so much clearing going on. People are buying up blocks everywhere, and there's lots disappearing. So you're really doing a very valuable thing for the environment.
And there's nothing more iconic, really, than this. This is the Bendigo wax.
Yes. I saw this one plant, like, you know, maybe 30 years ago it was, and it was in an area that's beside a road, and it's no longer there. But I took some cuttings off it and then started to grow it. So it's really tall, which is most unusual. It's great for a cut flower.
So how many forms or varieties might you get of something like that?
Oh, lots. I particularly love the double petal forms, and I've got 4 or 5 different double petal forms.
I absolutely love this clustered everlasting. It just lights up the bush.
Yeah, fantastic plant, Chrysocephalum semipurposum. And you find it in drier areas around in the Box Ironbark Forest. And this yellow one is the classic, you know, it's the one that's everywhere. But I did find a stunning orange form.
Was this a one-off?
This was just a one-off. So I took a couple of cuttings off the original plant, and so it's still there intact, which is great. And then I've grown more of them since then, lots more of them. And I've been collecting seed off just the orange ones and then selecting the orange ones from the seedlings. So I've got, you know, some good patches of them now.
How long have you been working on this particular plant?
Oh, years. Yeah, many years. Yeah, probably, I don't know, 15, 18 years, something like that.
Taking so many of those lessons from the way you observe things growing naturally in the bush, has that made you a better gardener?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, success is it. So learning about, you know, the ecology of them, what they really like and so on is, I think, really important. And I think for lots of people these days, you know, even to just Google the plant, where it comes from, and learn about that, and then you'll unlock the secrets of what that plant really likes.
I can see that you've got this mounded up as well. Is that to help the plants or just for aesthetics?
The plants grow up on the high, dry hills and so on, and so this really helps with drainage. If I was just to plant them down low and, you know, they got really wet, their root system's not going to like it and they're going to die.
Talk about local species. Creamy candles, I have absolutely always wanted to grow this.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yes, you can, yeah. Stackhausia monogyna. And that just is suckering all through this garden now. So I've got a bit of stony mulch on the top and it's just local soil, rocky clay soil underneath. And it's very happy in a dapple shade or full sun. So what I do to divide it up a bit, look, over here, see all these little suckering ones? That's how I get more. Very, very easy plant to grow.
That is not something you see every day. What a great way to get a ground cover upright.
Yeah, it's a beauty. That's Glycine clandestina. And this was a golden wattle that died. And so I just planted it at the bottom and up it's gone. It's beautiful,
Like
isn't it? A bit wiggly, careful. There's so much diversity and so on out there, and they're just really beautiful. That bring in the birds, all of them. I'm just really passionate about the diversity that we have here in Australia. It's just amazing, and just to see it all around you is just so rewarding.